Good morning, guys. It's Andrea and Penny on the Codex Club YouTube. And full disclosure, we are really not feeling well. So I was prepared going into this that, not every day would I look good, and that is fine. I'm prepared for that. But I'm going to keep it quick because little Pen here and I just really need some rest. We slept in a little bit today, and so... Oh, look who's coming alive. All right. Yeah, cutie. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm so happy to be doing these daily devotions with you guys. And like and subscribe so you don't miss any updates. We're going to be doing this every day for a year. That's my hope. Yeah? Yeah? Let me read to you. All right, April 13th. And the hand of the Lord was there upon me, and he said unto me, Arise and go forth into the plain, and I will talk there with thee. Ezekiel 3:22. Did you ever hear of anyone being much used for Christ who did not have some special waiting time, some complete upset of all his or her plans? First, from St. Paul's being sent off into the desert, into the desert of Arabia for 3 years when he must have been boiling over with the glad tidings down to the present day. You were looking forward to telling about trusting Jesus in Syria. Now he says, I want you to show what it is to trust me without waiting for Syria. My own case is far less severe, but the same in principle, that when I thought the door was flung open for me to go with a bound into literary work, it was opposed, and the doctor stepped in and said, never! She must choose between writing and living. She cannot do both. That was in 1863. Then I came out of the shell with Ministry of Song in 1869 and saw the evident wisdom of being kept waiting 9 years in the shade. God's love being unchangeable. He's just as loving when we do not see or feel his love. Also, his love and his sovereignty are co-equal and universal. So he withholds the enjoyment and conscious progress because he knows best what will really ripen and further his work in us. This was in Memorials of Francis Ridley Havergal. And then there's a poem. I laid it down in silence, this work of mine, and took what had been sent me, a resting time. The Master's voice had called me to rest apart with Jesus only, echoed in my heart. I took the rest and stillness from his own hand, and felt this present illness was what he planned. How often we choose labor when he says rest. Our ways are blind and crooked. His way is best. The work himself has given, he will complete. There may be other errands for tired feet. There may be other duties for tired hands. The present is obedience to his commands. There is a blessed resting in lying still, in letting his hand mold us just as he will. His work must be completed, his lesson set. He is the higher workman, do not forget. It is not only working, we must be trained. And Jesus learned obedience through suffering gained. For us his yoke is easy, his burden light, his discipline most needful, and all is right. We are but under workmen, they never choose, if this tool or if that one their hands shall use. In working or in waiting, may we fulfill, not ours at all, but only the Master's will. Selected. God provides resting places as well as working places. Rest then, and be thankful when he brings you wearied to a wayside well. I really needed this today because, it's been a rough one. Last night, the last 2 nights, it's been really hard over here, and I hope that you guys are experiencing a little bit of an easier time. I hope that you're having a blessed day, because it's really during times like this that I remember just how nice it is when times are easier, and what a good reminder. It's true that in every story I've ever heard of somebody accomplishing something really worthwhile, it was never easy. There were always special waiting times or a surprise that upset their original plans. If it was easy, is it worth it? That's kind of like an adage I've used in the past. And some of the greatest things in life did just happen to me, but they weren't to hold on to something, you need to really value it. And the best way to value something is to have really had to fight for it or work for it and really earn that peace and that happy experience. So, and that's why they say too, like, because it's going to be summer and people are planning vacations. Like, I think that one really great note I heard about vacations and taking these trips is, you know, the best part of it is planning. Like, you can dream all these incredible things, right? So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.